I once helped a girl at work that was struggling to move an extremely large pile of documents. She thanked me so much that I felt like a Hercules for the rest of the week. Hello, guys. You are welcome to the show. Watch this video to the end, and I promise you, you're gonna take home something of value. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you can support by subscribing. That's the only way, we can keep this whole thing moving. That's the thing that energizes me to keep producing this content. Today, we're going to be talking about how to keep a man's interest in you. I know a lot of ladies that has been thinking about, how do I keep a man's interest in me? You have nothing to worry about. Today, I'm going to give you 4 ways you can actually keep a man's interest in you forever. Number 1, give him your attention. I know what you are thinking about right now. Do men crave attention the way ladies crave attention as well? Of course. Why is that? First thing is this: a man feels great when a woman gives him attention in a positive way. When a woman who cares for you, or when a woman you really like wants to always be in your presence as a man, you're going to feel this sort of spark somewhere inside you. And that spark creates a feeling of fulfillment and desire to want that girl even more. Another example of that feeling is this: when you achieve a target at work or in school, you feel the same fulfillment, and that deep feeling is deeply satisfactory. And when we don't get that feeling of fulfillment through the ones we care about, that is family, friends, or partner, we begin to have doubt of losing them in some way or the other. This feeling fuels insecurity. And in that feeling of insecurity, we try to do something silly, activities to get their attention. And when you give a man attention, he's going to keep his interest in you forever. Number 2, make him feel useful. Ladies, men love to feel needed around you. What do I mean by that? Men love when he helps you out when you want to fix your car, your home. Jobs like fixing cupboard, doors, helping move furnitures, carrying things around the house, giving opinion on things. Most of us like to feel useful, but when it's an appreciated help, not expected help. A woman that allows a man to make her life easier, even when she can do it herself, gives a man a feeling of accomplishment. Ladies, let me tell you something. It's just some weird things about us that you will never understand. We love to feel useful. We love to help you out. And when you allow us, it reinforces our interest in you, especially when he gets a case for a job well done. Trust me, he's going to think about you all day long. Number 3, check up on him randomly through text. I call that emotional maintenance. Whenever you are texting him, put more focus on him in your messages. What that means is saying all the things that he is instead of the stuff he isn't. Even though many guys appreciate when a girl they are interested in randomly text them, it can also be seen as a sign of interest from the girl's part. And that can help to keep the conversation going. However, individual preferences varies as well. Some might enjoy the spontaneity and feels flattered, while others may prefer more structured communication. Overall, text and the nature of the relationship plays a significant role how such messages are being received. But generally, guys, are going to appreciate you more for the additional effort. Trust me, a lot of guys are going to appreciate you even more when you try to check up on them, text them, they're going to appreciate it, even if they don't talk about it as much. Number 4, be feminine. I can't buttress this one enough, as you will have experienced with many young girls and even older women. They do a lot of show with acting all buffed up, talking about how men get intimidated by intellectual women. But the truth is this: men see intellect in a different way when it comes to a woman. We want harmony and a woman who is feminine. That your femininity is more superior than any master degree or PhD you will ever acquire. That your soft, vulnerable, feminine energy increases a man's interest in you. I wish women knew how valuable femininity is. So, as we wrap up, what other tips do you think can help keep a man's interest in you? Leave it on the comment section so we keep increasing the love in the world. Thank you guys, and God bless you all. See you in the next one. Bye. I want to have a story to die with. The purpose of life is to learn during the times of pain and suffering. As a man, I don't think we are put in this world to be happy. I believe we are put in this planet to genuinely learn things and suffer. I think life is suffering. I am not saying this in a negative way. I think if you want to be a man of caliber, your life has to be filled with suffering. If you don't have that story of pain, then you don't have a story at all. It's just the way life is. You can't be a credible man who is respected if you don't have stories of pain and suffering from your past. If you are born as a man and you wake up every morning and everything goes the way you planned, nice and easy, I don't think anyone is going to respect you. I don't think you are going to be happy with yourself. A man is filled with struggles that has to be overcome on a daily basis. The truth is that 50% or more marriages end in divorce these days. And those that survives are not necessarily good marriages. I will not necessarily applaud if someone has been married 50 or 60 years. I will ask, what has happened to the soul of that person in that relationship? Has it grown? Has it developed? Did they mutually support each other's development? Or did something get stuck at some point? They may say they may be bound by economics, for example, or cultural forms. From outside, you do not know what's happening inside the soul of that individual. There is this thing about committed relationships. If you are constantly sacrificing to the other person, you will grow resentful. But if you are sacrificing to the project the two of you have launched together as a friendship, marriage, or whatever form it takes, you can do that in a very constructive way. You are fed by that because you are mutually committed to the project that this relationship represents.